line, has really good damage, that is up to speed with the Bruno.
And not reliant on normal attacks.
Not too reliant on the normal
Right.
attacks. In fact, you want to juggle your skills so that you can have stronger basic attacks. Yeah,
That was good.
Clint is a tremendous pickup here for Aurora.
I like it. Usually people knock on Clint, but history has shown us that if we knock on Clint, Clint fights back.
Yeah, he'll
He
come
gets the
knocking
wins.
He'll come knocking back, dude.
So, what do you think? What do you think? Did anyone get like an advantage here?
You know, these two teams draft so similarly, I don't see a clear advantage. I just see the execution, man.
Let's see if Leo and Nicely has anything to say about that.
What I gotta say is
Welcome
it's got
to
100%.
Mobile Legends.
Is it 100%? I remember everyone hated on it and then suddenly it wins.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's high noon.
It's always high noon when Clint gets picked. Welcome to game 2. Aurora leading with a 1-0. Wait, what? Renegade! What just happened? What I tell y'all about Renegade not being the weak link of Aurora. He is him.
He is him. I feel like he does that almost every time that he gets the choke.
Number 1 roamer, First Bloods. Leading all throughout season 14. That's the hitman.
That's why he's the hitman.
It's my guy.
That's your guy. Oh, you're seeing it. Hey, I like that recall too. that's the one I run with. But you know what? You gotta say this. Early First Blood in the hands of Rora, especially on Renegade. We've seen what he can do. Oh my goodness, I was a little shocked. Domenk's just waiting for the rest of the crew to come in. As I was saying, Renegade, so goes in. Let's see if there's gonna be a response here. Haji joining up. But look at the Soul Semper. Whoa. Oh.
Wait. All right, it seems like our players are experiencing unexpected results. We're going to have our marshals deal with that and give our players
a breather,
and everyone else as well. But you know what? Save for the reactions that we got there, I think what happened in First Blood was what was going to happen anyways.
Yeah. So whatever Renegade did, that's this.
The truth stands. Is that Coach Jeff? Is that Coach Nobody? Informer? Finana Coach Josh? I think they were up front. Yeah, that was them.
That was a whole lot of people out here.
Prior to this, they had lunch. They had dinner, I think. Yeah, something. Yeah. So they are continuing. Yeah, confirmed that's them. They were together.
Yeah, we get a chance to check in on people. You know, whether that's online on the different social media,
or in the real.
But yeah, you know, regardless of what happened there, I will say this, man. Like that Soul Sever was doing some damage, and it was gonna get someone regardless.
And benefit of the doubt, maybe Oheb wasn't ready for the fight.
Yeah.
But Aurora had it coming for him.
They did.
Aurora cut it deep.
They did.
That was a 3-man?
That was a 3-man, yeah. Haji wasn't there in time, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see once we go back to the game too, because yeah, you saw the emotion, especially from Domain.
And it's gonna come on, folks. Don't worry. About 40 seconds before we jump back into the land of
It's
God.
like a throwback, by the way. This gold lane matchup, a Bruno and a Clint. Like this is like if you played MLBB back in the day when it first came out.
Back in my day.
Don't make me bring those out. Back in my day, when did the game come out?
16, 17?
16, 17?
Yeah, these heroes go way back.
These heroes go way back. Up. That looks like a familiar face.
That it does.
So does that right there. Hey,
that's actually Renegade. That is Renegade's ID photo.
You have his ID photo.
I think that's Renegade's paramour.
Ah.
That's his lady.
That's his lady. Miss Hart.
She's lucky. That's a lucky lady right there.
That is.
And of course the agents coming in en masse. Joseph, do you see the side full? Both sides are full.
Both sides are full for this one, man.
And at some point, they were once part of the same fan club.
Yeah,
now they're split in half.
The panel mentioned that too. You know, Rockhart and Renmar. They were like, Yeah, there was a point in time when everybody on the stage was probably working together or on the same team in some form or another. So, again, a lot of that also deals with the familiarity between how they like to play or how they like to move or maybe even how they like to draft.
But just the same. Oh, catches Renegade.
Oh my goodness, Renegade will still survive.
Escape man.
From Hitman to Escape Man.
He's a fugitive.
Get him. Turtles up.
With that said, you're looking at the goal lead of about 1,500 for Aurora. And Demon Guy taking his time. It's a clear goal signal for him to take the purple first. But wait, I think there's a matter of footsie that needs to be fixed here. They're leading hard.
They are right now. Perk's really low. He's going to rely on the heal, but Renegade going to jump in, not even having the level 4. Trying to get the concussive blast off, but there's going to be a jump in anyway. Still going for the fight. Renegade will go in. Flicker. Now he has the kick. Tries to get some more damage, but he bought enough time for Demon Kite, and Renegade will still live. And the rest of the team goes for Lord JM. How does he do it?
He refuses to go down. Renegade just does not die. And throughout all that,
it's like he has an extra Jikundo in the Jikundo.
Throughout all that,
what?
Doming was just pushing. Doming took down tier 1 up top, and yeah, wake up call. Anybody who's just tuned in to MLBB Esports in the past 6 months, Renegade's been playing Cho since before any of you were born.
Hey, man.
A lot of y'all were still just babies when Renegade picked up Cho and said, cool hero.
That's when he started making the highlights and everything else, right? So at this point, and this is why I said it was so important that he got that first blood earlier, because when he does get a first blood, like, I feel like that's when you see Renegade the most activated.
Yep.
Because we've all seen him be punished, go 0-3, but when he has a lead and he has an advantage, he really plays into
Lord
it.
JM!
Lord JM, gonna go ahead and jump out, using that Avatar of the Guardian. Demon Kite on
DK's
the hunt.
done!
He's gonna go ahead, Soul Severin. Good tankiness, revitalize as well. Demon Kite might line up the Queller, but meanwhile, doesn't pick up the kill, but there's a fight happening up here. They go in with the Spear of Alpha. Renegade's still gonna be alive. Yue keeps him at bay still. So no one on either side of the map goes down.
But check out bottom. Edward is continuing to apply pressure, clearing that wave fast, cutting it from the back, and letting that wave crash into the tier 1 down bottom. And now the answer from MP and Lord JM, are they gonna wanna fight? Nah, just to kick him out.
Just get him out of there. Again, this is a lot of kind of back and forth, and this, you know, I know we don't have the full number on there, but you can see the goal difference if you can do some quick maths in your head.
Dragon is about approaching 5,000, if not.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Under 5 minutes, Joseph. Under 5.
That's what I'm saying. Under 5 minutes. Look at what Renegade's doing, too. Again, he's going to have to rely on the team to help him out, but this is now a turtle for the taking here, freely going to the hands of Rora.
100% objective take rate for Aurora. And Renegade is continuing to be such a nuisance. Finds the backside on Perks. Give him a gut check. Are you going to purify? Are you going to purify?
Just a little check, you know? Trying to keep them on their toes, basically, at this point. He's still going to go do it.
Oh, now he knows that Orb's in the bush.
He knows there. They want to get that turret. That's all they want from this. I don't think there's going to be a further engage. Avatar of the Guardian won't land for Lord JM. So Rora happy with the objective. That tier 1 goes down.
It seems like Aurora watched a lot of Blacklist squads throughout the playoffs. They understand that if you deny Blacklist the engagement, they just get gassed.
Yeah.
They're left running through mid-range and then like, what are we even doing, man?
Stop in mid-stop and just be like, what's going on?
All right, just back up. And then Aurora goes in again. And that's what leads to, correct me, tell me that's not 7,000. Tell me that's not 6.5.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, normally I rely on the number to show under the team name there, but it's not there, so I'm doing quick math.
You
I'm
don't
pretty
need
sure.
to.
That's about 6,500, 7,000-ish.
It's a light year away.
That's a lot of gold.
Dear Lord, they're not even on the same currency right now. Renegade catching 3.
Still doing the same thing he's been doing all game. With a covering fire from Domeng on the backside, gonna keep them at bay also. And this is what we were talking about with Blacklist, just trying to like play this dance to Aurora's Junior. And the front man right now of that is Renegade, and he's just kind of psyching them out. There's
only really so many ways you can catch Renegade. Number 1, you punish the the Lantern Flare, right? But that's going to take a while. Renegades not going to stand there for 3.5 seconds to allow for you to hit him with a choke slam.
Yeah.
You hit him with a Holy Baptism. Also not as instantaneous as a quick cheat would go back.
Yeah.
You can maybe catch him with a Spear of Alpha, but you're wasting a lot of possible frontline catch.
Yeah, you are. I think for Blacklist, though, that's part of it. They got to be able to shut down Renegade from doing all this. The only problem is once they use everything, there's going to be an initiation follow-up from Rora.
But ain't that the trick? Ain't that just exactly what Aurora wants to do? For you to put so many resources to hold it.
Oh.
Haji.
Haji using that beacon. He's going to be fine, though, with it, so that's an ultimate out. The turtle's up. It's for the taking here.
And isn't that exactly what Aurora wanted to do?
Yeah.
To just, all right, look at Renegade. Give him everything. And then suddenly Demon Cat comes from the flank. Storming, free hitting. Ewan dropping big ice bombs.
Yeah, I think some of the international viewers wouldn't technically understand, like, why Renegade is so known for this show pick, too, because that whole Baka Renegade throw, like, this is literally the epitome of that. With this hero.
It's with this hero he played in the XP.
Yes.
Even before XP and Gold were a thing, he played it in Gold.
It's just his hero. It's like my Gordon.
In his streams, exactly. It's his
Your
avatar.
Bane.
It's his avatar. It's my Bane. It's called Easy Lancelot.
It's basically signature at this point, and it's such a big nuisance to deal with. There's the kick again, the way of the dragon. We'll be able to find the mark, but Avatar the Guardian on the defensive, so Lord JM popping the Revitalize, the ultimate, gets out with his life. But this is now a Lord for the taking, it looks like, for Rora.
Count your blessings, Blacks International. You save Lord JM, you save your frontliner, and you don't suffer any losses. And Aurora puts you in a place where, all right, they make the decision for you. Don't force this Lord take. But that aside, they haven't solved the main puzzle. They haven't found a way to break through what Aurora is doing. And it's not like they have a solid front line. Again, Edward has to somehow turn into a damage dealer later.
Yeah.
It's really just Renegade. He's such a nuisance.
And that's the thing. I know we're talking a lot about Renegade here, but he's been the guy from the first blood for this entire game. And we're talking almost, what, 10,000 gold a difference here. This is the factor. More than. And folks, if you put the camera on Renegade, kept it there, and talked about Aurora, you wouldn't miss a thing. Like, that's where a majority of the action is going on. And right now, 5 members of the Northern Lights are pushing through mid. They sent the Lord down bottom in a big fat wave for Stampy the King to deal with up top. And I can only wonder, is it inside the base that they can find some way somehow to come back? Maybe it is. Whoa! Avatar the Guardian in. They're going to force some defensive flickers. Still fighting under the turret. They go. Edward jumps in. Primal Wrath's going to be popped. They collapse down. It is just way too much. The gold lead is too much, and Rora will end the game decisively. 2-0.
The light consumes the dark in quick fashion. 2-0. Aurora are at match point.
What a game. And there's no question on the MVP here. It's 100% it's Renegade because, like we said, from the first blood till the end of the game, he made it this way. Like, this game ended this way because of him, but the team could have just focused on all the objectives, and that's exactly what they did to get the victory here.
And by focusing on the objectives and just taking what you can along the way, I think that's what they did. They just choked down on MP the King, choked down on everything Blacklist was doing. They ballooned up to 11,000 gold ahead under 10 minutes. Let's go over to the Infinity Game Tambayan. Here from Rockhart and Redmar.
That was a heck of a ballooning if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
Wow, oh wow. I mean, the gold lead shot up so quickly. And again, the casters are right. You know what? You gotta credit that a lot to Renegade being so, min-maxing on that Cho.
Yeah.
So much.
It was, dude was locked in. Like, he was in his comfort zone. He already knew what he needed to do. Despite all of the purifies that Aurora had, he didn't care. Because he was getting the vision, he was setting the tempo, he was forcing back Perks and Haji. These 2 games, we've clearly seen that Perks and Haji are just outclassed by Renegade and Uber right now in terms of like individual decision making and like how else they're faring with the rest of the team.
There you go. Stats will back it up. And solidified here. Renegade spicing it up a little bit and doing his Cho pose here. And yeah, that happened from the first blood that happened on the bottom side, first engages. They were fighting near the second tower, and I was surprised he was still fighting even with 5% HP left. So much trust for his team, and that really enabled him to go all out and get such a huge lead.
It was a support healing roamer versus roamer that's strong invade, pick off, and then with EXP laners both covering for extra set. But right now, again, usually that's the answer for lineups that have a support healing roamer. You get pick off. If it's not a suppress, it's a -1 crowd control that forces out purifies that allows other layering of crowd control to come in. It was just Aurora playing a very clear and very familiar idea to all of us in terms of like what needs to be executed and how it is to execute. Another thing I just need to point out, Doming looked very comfortable in that lane matchup. That Clint just outclassed him.
Yeah, that Clint was, well, again, are always surprised by the last big Clint. And I would say the Blacklist also wasn't really prepared to take the Clint on in a head-to-head duel from minute 1 until 5, right? I feel like it was going to take a while. It was already a given that you expect the Bruno to not be able to fight yet, even with the help of the Rafaela. And we saw it here. The Rafaela felt like a soft counter alongside what they were trying to do here.
Yeah, looking at the lineup of Blacklist with the Rafaela, it didn't feel like a response to anything. More so, it felt like just a means to really empower everyone else. But then when you're up against a lineup that not only puts a lot of pressure on your individual hero, but the hero of the team, one hero to hope that the healing and the movement speed increase given to a Bruno, a Jushin, an Alpha, and a Gata Gacha to shine, plus the revitalize of the Gata Gacha, to hope that that will be enough to deal with the raw firepower that the lineup of Aurora has. It was a little bit too hopeful.
I guess that was my thing about this. Like, what were you trying to achieve with move speed and heals if your damage dealers are already like down on the ground? I guess that's the problem, right? They were expecting this lineup to go a bit later.
Yeah.
They were expecting this game to maybe go to 15 minutes, and you know what? 14 minutes, 13 minutes. I don't mind this lineup.
Yeah.
This lineup can fight. Look at that. I mean, I feel like with a lineup that has an Alpha and a Bruno, you want that mid-game. We didn't even reach mid-game here, I think. That was like 9 minutes. It felt like it ended way too quickly. By the way, 9 minutes and 43 seconds. Again, very quick game.
Yeah.
Which is becoming a trend with some teams here in the MPL
Yeah.
playoffs.
Again, it really just goes to show the early game, the first 5 minutes of the game is a good indicator to see who will win the game. Because having a much better, and that's what Aurora had, they had a much better first 5 minutes of the game up against Blacklist International. Once you do that, then it makes it easier for you to actually win the mid game. And now that we saw that, it looks like Blacklist International just really couldn't find their footing of how to execute their lineup because they had a Cho just dancing all over them constantly.
I guess.
No comfort at all, no comfortable spot. And there's a very specific, how do I call this, condition to make the lineup of Blacklist International work, to make it work up against Aurora. Number one, you have to control that Cho somehow. If he's too angry, then just control his tempo. If not, then that's what happens.
I guess it's hard to do it with the Cho dancing on you. That's
Yeah.
100%. And let's see if Andy and Ari.
From the side of Aurora, MLBB, and now they're at match point. Magandang buhay, my name is Angie Nara. Welcome to the analyst segment, and I'm here today to explain what happened in game number 2 between both of these teams. When we talk about Cho, there are 2 people that comes to mind, Brusco and Renegade. They play the same way. They take up so much space that their opponents find it difficult to respond to whatever game style they are choosing to go with. And this explains why Aurora MLBB was able to take majority of the gold lead. In fact, Blacklist International wasn't even able to respond with the movements coming from the side of Aurora MLBB. At the Filipino panel, we were talking about how one of the goals of Blacklist International was to ensure that OHEB will be able to be funneled. But then, Aurora MLBB was able to stop that because of their movements. And again, this just goes to show how masterful Renny J is when using the Cho, because he is so good that he gives space to most of his teammates, and that all of his teammates are always there to back him up whenever he needs to. And that's game number 2, which is why in just a short while, we will be seeing the MPL Playground.
Very own Odin and live from the MPL Playground, at siguradong hindi kayo uuwi na hindi nag-enjoy, hindi nilalamig. At syempre, hindi kayo uuwing walang dalang merch dahil lahat ng merch dito ay napakaganda at limited edition lang. We are here at Falcons AP brand booth. Hi, Bestie! Hello mga... ang dami nyo naman na customers today. Sila madam ng ating S14 jersey. This is limited lang po until supplies last. Yes. Kaya dito nyo lang siya makukuha. Tsaka syempre sa The Hives Closet. Pero hanggang maubos lang yung stock. Yan, ako, bilisan nyo na. Dahil limited lang ang stock dito. Meron ba kasya sa akin dyan? Syempre meron tayong mga ano dyan. Hendak, pwede itong varsity jacket. Ay, grabe. Grabe, ang ganda naman. 5 patch na siya. 5 patch na siya. At naka Chanel patch din siya. And cow leather. Pwede ko ba sukatin? Sukat lang, guys. Sukat? Thank you, Bestie. We are joined by Hybrid Philippines para magbenta ng mga merch para sa M6. So, dito lamang sa MPL Playground, mauuna na kayong makakuha ng ating M6 merch, which comes in different colors. Meron tayong white, black, and orange na suot nila ate. And they also have freebies na stickers dito sa Hybrid Philippines. So kung kuha ko sa inyo, kumuha na kayo. Para naman sa mga napapadaan at nakapila sa labas habang naghihintay ng ating match, pwede nyo mapanood lahat ng nangyayari sa loob through GG Truck. Halina at makisilip sa Team Merch Booth and GG Truck. These are the things that you can't miss only here at MPL Playground. Ganito magiging itsura nyo kapag super fan kayo ng MPL Philippines. Walang iniiwang team, kasama lahat sa pangarap. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, pumunta na kayo dito sa MPL Playground bago ko pa kayo maubusin ng stock dahil lahat ay limited edition. Kita-kits!
Merch. It's a good time to have money.
I don't have that.
I don't have
I
money.
don't have that.
We don't have any of that. But yes, if you do have, why not?
Yeah,
Grab it. You're gonna have that while we don't have it, so that means you have
You
the
can
edge.
get merch. But hey, you know what I love about our MPL Philippines teams? A lot of
What?
the merch is actually very affordable. So as long as
That's
you're not
true.
like us and you know how to budget your money well, because we don't, go
Bad
ahead
financial decisions for
and
us.
buy a lot. Yeah, the merch, very affordable across all the teams, so come here, check it out.
That's right. And if you're also in the area, why don't you check out people who are dropping by as well? Right now, Index, Open and I
Both eye, yeah.
are also looking for some people who, they can make over and stuff like that. They also do like hair coloring and all that in the MPL Playground. So that's so much fun.
I think you can peep up there right now that they're actually looking for that freshest face that we love to do.
Oh,
up
they're
around.
already doing that. Look at
Yeah,
that.
they're doing
They're also
that.
looking for like fresh faces so that they can give them prizes.
Yeah.
So you're just sitting and watching MPL, and they think you look good. Here's a prize for you.
Yeah, this has to be the season where we gave away like the most prizes to people like who come in and watch.
Yeah, I think so. We give away so much, and they give away so much to us in our hearts as well. But before anything else, we're gonna go on a quick break. When we come back, game number 3 is gonna be upon us. Stick around. Woo.
the power of the dark side.
Target on the move. Prepare to engage.
May the Force be with you.
I will do what I must.
At last, I am complete. Come in fairness. Annihilation awaits. Boundless is my hunger.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Tuloy-tuloy live selling, tuloy-tuloy content, tuloy-tuloy gaming. With new Smart All Access 99. May 9 gig ka, now for 15 days. Load now, live more today and tomorrow and after, the day after.
waited for. No one would ever know your name. Who are you waiting for? No one would be there to save you. You would be alone when hope was gathering together with the sun. Even though your back's to the wall. One strike, go cut the monkey mind. Your blade swing one time. When clouds have cleared, sunlight can shine. One strike, the fight is yours. Stop it with your sword. There's endless power once you start. Never lose your heart. Tonight is dark and the shadows are deep. Who can protect the world? A light of hope shines in the dark. One strike, I swear by people's side. Keep faith just one time. I'm gonna light up all the fires. One strike, for my desire, a light up so bright. Each of the power in my heart, I'll defend the world.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Target on the move. Prepare to engage.
May the force be with you.
I will do what I must.
At last, I am complete. Come in fairness.
And we're back, yo! Welcome to MPL Philippines Season 14 playoffs, and we are on day number 3 in case you just joined us, and we are heading into game number 3 as well, between Blacklist International and Aurora MLB.
Yeah, it's been tough for the agents. It seems like for every drafting code that they've come up with, it's been cracked by Aurora. And during the times where it looks like they drafted themselves a really good lineup, their in-game code was cracked as well. So it seems like nothing's going right the way Coach Bonchan and Blacklist International expected it to be. Aurora, it's Seems like Coach Master of the Basics is mastering Bonjan right now.
Right now, he does feel like he's always one step ahead, especially in the draft where they leverage so many good picks here for Aurora into a very all-night unstoppable lineup. And again, always trying to maximize the aggression of Renegade in a lot of these scenarios.
Yeah, and I think for Aurora, that might be their way to go here. With the lineups that they've drafted, the playstyles, looking at their main, either for the roam or for the jungle, it always just seems to boil down on the idea of aggression. Whatever Blacklist decides to do will have a strong counter to it that a great